Now they want a way to silence Kennedy Japan and his followers. Into this amendment they are going to do, they are going to find a way to put in the constitution rigid rules. Omwamne NPP ebo krono edi party bedru ha no. Se ye ba be ye bawomia mo primaries no January 2026. It means when they are the ones who are going to lead the campaign for Bawumia. They are the ones who are going to make sure they whip every executive in line. Because one, they are doing one thing to kill two birds. What they are doing is, they are one, whipping people in line to vote for Bawumia. And when Bawumia wins the primaries, Bawumia will use his power and influence to whip the executives in line for them to be voted for.
Abusuafo NPP abakɔsɛm ebinsi da yɛba abeyi franka tufo ansa na yakɔfɔm mpo akɔyiyi executives nkaeɛ ɛwɔ wɔ hɔnom afe a yɛbɛsim 2026 January 31st asɔre ama nsɛm bebree ɛna ɛno nso asɔre ama saa bere Kevin Taylor abɛpiepie mu deɛ NPP fo hyɛ suma sɛ yɛ ɛde atia Kennedy akomprɛko Japan abusua nsɛm no deɛ agye sɛ wankasa akɔtie bisan sɛ emu api na dɔso. Subscribe na share aha ɛyɛ Konkonkotv so abusia yɛmmɔ yɛni akɔnma.
Have to indirectly impose Bawumia on the party. Because you see, when the presidential election, primaries election comes on before a year, party executives elections are, what is going to happen in the say? On all fronts, executives they will be campaigning for Bawumia. Meaning the current executives led by JFK any omne Mahamudu Bawumia mu ye adwuma omne NPP ebo krono edi party bedru ha no se ye ba be ye Bawumia mo primaries no January 2026. It means when muna ye nyanto omo so aba no, they are the ones who are going to lead the campaign for Bawumia. They are the ones who are going to make sure they whip every executive in line. Because one, they are doing one thing to kill two birds. What they are doing is, they are one, whipping people in line to vote for Bawumia. And when Bawumia wins the primaries, Bawumia will use his power and influence to whip the executives in line for them to be voted for. Now, what they are doing right now, or what they have done today, they have created a room for Bawumia to be the tyrant who is leading the party now. Because most of the executives normally party anymore. Say on a normal day, say a before I beto a presidential prime minister, all of them, Nana B, they will all lose the elections. Now for Bawumia to protect them, because remember, Bawumia campaign all year, all these people are the ones following Bawumia around. Every single executive today, as we speak, National Women's Organizer, Youth Organizer, chairman, first chairman, third chairman, vice chairman, all of them are following Bawumia on his campaign, meaning they are all in Bawumia's camp. Now, Seakoto Prime Minister first. Now, Seakoto na se Sani Pana, Sebio Oni Bawumia camp ni winia. What is going to happen is they know Sani Pan is not going to work for Bawumia to win the primaries. So what they want to do now, they say, Obia Muhuni say Ebia or Kennedy Japan ni obe contesting any executive position. They want Bawumia to first become the presidential candidate. Then they uses his power and then to protect the campaign money we need. And what they are going to do is they are going to stick to the same calendar. Use here Bawumia JFK mo ebeli dimo. What they are doing now is they are protecting the executive by using Bawumia's primaries first. They are doing this. They are technically silencing any opposition views. Now, what they are doing right now, I say, Bawumia primaries, and NPP presidential primaries first, and they say. Now, almost say recently, almost say, amendment to be a constitution, and that will be done, I think, July, almost constitutional amendment. Now, executives Now, let me tell you, 19th of July, and a new amendment to my constitution. Now, they know, say, in 2024, Kennedy Japan, can send and the omublemu say, in some okaya and the fast opposition. Now, they want a way to silence Kennedy Japan and his followers. Into this amendment they are going to do, they are going to find a way to put in the constitution rigid rules rigid punishment for anyone who get out and speak their mind. One share Kennedy Japan, they will suspend him before the primaries. Mamika been show. Sir, amendment they are going to infuse a lot of anti-Kennedy Japan things in there. Now, what they are going to do is say they are going to infuse in there. Kennedy Japan kasa. Kennedy himself, so one share na or kasa na or go out of the rope. He will be caught in the web. And Kennedy himself, he might even be suspended before the primaries for Bawumia to go on the post. Because some of my candidates, they cannot contest Bawumia. Right now, no, so who say NPP for about Bontil Bekachel say presidential primaries, no, you better before executives in the primaries now. Bawumia has started his first coup. Mamika be bincho. Nana do dan kweku fuado. Or your third coup and sana ultimately winning in the third primaries. Now, Bawumia Campono. NPP as a political party, they know, say, the NDC is a big force. And they know whoever succeeds John Mahama, they cannot use Bawumia to beat the person. The plan they have now, I mention your plan, no, they want Bawumia to come again in 2032. The strategy is to bring Bawumia back in 2032. Now, what they're going to do now is they just want Bawumia to galvanize enough votes in their primaries. And then after Bawumia gets a little bit of what he got from 2024 primaries, then they'll bring him into 2028, which they know he will not win. Now, Bawumia Winia, he will still go with this same group of executives into 2032. And they will use the same format to make sure they install or they impose Bawumia on the party. Because remember, this group of people say, Omutumiya machinations, na yetu abano na Bawumia Winia. Remember, JFK will campaign for Bawumia, Nanabi will campaign for Bawumia, Samia Uku campaign for Bawumia, Kejefua campaign for Bawumia, Chairman Wutu campaign for Bawumia. Now, the party executive, they will all campaign for Bawumia. So automatically in the primaries, Bawumia will win. Now, it is left with Bawumia to protect them. Now, how is Bawumia going to protect them? Obia Omuhuni say, Enya di obetumi abua Bawumia campaign no come 28 biano. Bawumia and the NPP will find a way to make that person lose. In the Canada Japan, the be contesting any executive after Bawumia has won the primaries, automatically you will lose because Bawumia and the party will make sure say these people who kept him in power to become the flag bearer, those are the same people he is marching to in 2028. Now, Oluzi 2028 elections new year. Now they will need to fight Bawumia to come again the third term because Thomas started making that argument. Bawumia and Crampo and make argument. So I Naneku for about 1, Wenya, about 2, Wenya, about 3, Wenya, John Mahama about 1 and about 2. Intimation more chance. Until he knows. Say there is a third chance he wants to take. 2028, he knows he will not win. But he wants to walk to 2032. 32 with this same group of people. Because what he's going to do is say, oh, we need primaries now. Sanko Fowe, they are going to win the executive. Now, these are the people who will go 2028. He will lose. He will use the same strategy again, whereby they will pick the presidential first. When they pick the presidential primaries and they pick him first, then he will make sure these same people win. Until they have a long-term project. Kennedy Japan, he can swallow the earth. He will never beat Bawumia. Nana Dankwe Kufuado, the party council of elders, the establishment. Kennedy Japan is part. Mamika Bibincho. See, I can the establishment. Do not isolate Kennedy Japan and isolate Brian Champon. Kennedy Japan and Brian Champon, Bawumia, they were integral part of the establishment. And within the establishment, there is an establishment. Hear me? Within an establishment, there is an establishment. Even the forest now, when you go into the forest, you realize so within the establishment, they want Bawumia to go. They know Kennedy Japan, no matter what. He's temperamental, he's not intelligent, he's not smart, he cannot play the game he cannot play the game of Ekufuado. Even though he's partner, they know Kennedy Japan is not smart enough. So Kennedy Japan can do whatever he wants to do. Kennedy Japan can never beat Bawumia in the primaries because these are the executives who are going to campaign for Bawumia. Bawumia, thank you to the campaign. And the same Justin Koduamo. The same third vice, second vice, women national organizer, youth organizer, the same pigs. Inti, what they have done today, this is Mahamudu Bawumia's first coup. And it should send a signal to Kennedy Agyapong and his followers. They know more, you know. May catch them on there. May catch them from January. Say, Mahamudu Bawumia will beat Kennedy Agyapong. They will steal the elections for him. It is not going to be like they are going to have an election. Na Kennedy Nyawe Dabio. Me say, Mahamudu Bawumia, they will rig the elections for him. Kennedy Agyapong supporters should listen. Kennedy Agyapong, no matter what, so the prime minister own 20%. But I want you people to understand, because I'm from January, me wa party ni mu chemo. Kennedy Agyapong supporters, mamika bi binchemo, they will rig the elections. Whatever you people do, all 19th amendments, all the amendments, 70% is against you people. They will silence you guys. They will suspend Kennedy. They will suspend him. Now I am telling you on authority. It does not matter the noise you people are making. They're screaming. You are screaming. You are wasting your time. Mahamudu Bawumia, they will rig the elections for the Kennedy Bawumia. Mahamudu Bawumia, the NPP executive, they will rig the elections for Bawumia. They are not going to contest Kennedy. They will rig it. And they have started rigging the elections from today. This thing you are seeing is the beginning of the coup Bawumia has set it up. And anything that he feels to say Kennedy is a fool to him. And anything that he feels to say Kennedy does not even understand what is happening. What you are seeing on the screen, this is the beginning of Mahamudu Bawumia's first coup. He will do a second coup and a third coup. And he is using the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo tactics. You see, Mameka Bibincho, the 88 parliamentary members, our more parliament, they all support Mahamudu Bawumia. Now, 88, there are some MPs who want to support Kennedy Agyapong. Because one will say, Abani Drua, 88, Emuache. Now, what they are trying to do is say, they are trying to even suppress, even in parliament, Mahamudu Bawumia and MPP executives, they are trying to do what? Strategically suppress the 88 binomo support Kennedy, on say and then as the Kennedy Musa, your group be more MPP more, or Kennedy call for. But the MPP executives, the MPP executives, what is going to happen is say Bawumia ebeye the flag bearer in January. What is going to happen is say MPs na almost as suspect say almost support Kennedy Agyapong no. Sa MPs ni they will lose their seats. Yeah. Tie. Bawumia will list of MPs or more parliament almost support Kennedy or sa list no. Sa Bawumia be flag bearer in 2026 January. Sa MPs no more parliament na they are against Bawumia's nomination almost support Kennedy no. Bawumia will make sure they lose their primaries. Hey, what you are seeing here is not a joke. Bawumia has taken over the party. Bawumia will rig. Anything say, oh, Shadia way. Now this is simpler. This is the same strategy Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo used. And now Refi, go back. The same coup, the same tactics, the same strategy to rig. He has hijacked the party. It is always a case. Jeff Kabeka said we actually want to politics. Actually, with the MPP, Jimmy may catch check in Japan say. Mahamudu Bawumia is using the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo playbook. Simple. Now, young fan say, Sako your friend SB, former MP of New Jabin. Your friend saying, Dr. SB, very smart guy. He knows a lot about the economy, right? Now, Akufo-Addo boy to say Ochribefi. Because acquire friend SB supported Alanti. You saw what they did to SB. On say SB or very good in economics. SB now or chair the parliamentary finance committee. Because SB cost supported or cost supported one cost supported nipa for what the Akufo-Addo administration did was that SB cost supported Alano. They made sure say Ochribefi to SB. That is why a stronghold like SB because he had expressed say he support Alan Kudus Manting. So what they did was that strategically, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in 2024 they made sure say SB lost his seat. And normally Ochribefi be share because Ochribefi was supporting Akufo-Addo. And this is, you see, SB na omopamo nana nanka onanka or say or minister finance minister no. The strategy was that, you see, say anka Ekufuado a president as a pathway, they wanted to do the right thing. Sir Esibe was supposed to be the finance minister. But because Esibe had other ideas, because Esibe can say he thinks Alan is the right person to lead the NPP, no, Esibe show interest of supporting Alan, no, they made sure say Esibe lost his primaries. This is what is going to happen. Bawumia we need primaries now as a presidential candidate. Any MP in parliament who shows any interest in supporting Kennedy before or after, Mahamudu Bawumia will make sure you, that MP, you don't come back to parliament. That's all. Enti adina ye kan ye de sese no. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ni playbook no. Sa ni book na odi eye coup. Odi ya foko kobre Japan. Odi be taking over partner or forcing on the party no. It's the same playbook na Bawumia play. And anything I must say, they are going to elect the presidential candidate before the executives. Because so otumi eyi no say primaries no me na me wini ya obi a wanya campaign amani bia entumi ni yedwuma obi a wan supporting bia entumi ni yedwuma MP bia na on supporting bia entumi ni yedwuma. He wants people he can work with, so he will come to the constituency obetu. The same executives will lobby, they will do their job for him. The people, the executives now otumi eye ku emo mu nyina sa fam no, they will come after you and they will get rid of you. Even in parliament, there was seats bia 22, but will be a plot yet. And he knows all those people are not for him. Those are people who are showing interest in supporting Kennedy. This is a typical NPP coup. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo playbook blueprint na makacha ono. Don't underestimate Bawumia. Makacha Kennedy Japan. Obeye dede, obetie tiem, ne nkofo no betwa yantoa, ombeye bibia, omobene, omobehuri. They will lose the elections. Mahamudu Bawumia a win election no first round. We win. This thing amuji tu munde no. Ade we na executive no ko share na amuji tu no. Bawumia win elections no. Bawumia is targeting 2032. Bawumia, he knows 2028 don't win elections no. Whether Bawama or no Mahama, Bawumia knows he cannot win the elections in 2028. He knows. He has told his people. They have sat down. They have done the analysis. They know Bawumia cannot get over 2 million votes to beat whoever contests for the NDC. I don't know who contests for the NDC. But Bawumia knows he will not win. Bawumia's target is 2032. And he's setting up executives to push him across 2028. And anything I make action will say, that is the beginning of the coup. Maybe I make action. I am a messenger without a Bible or a Quran. From January, and I'm catcher will say, Bawumia will rig the NPP primaries. First one, not two.